Homes like this here in Putnam County are beyond repair here in Cookeville. This neighborhood, homes are demolished. Just to put in perspective, we looked on Google Maps, and this is how this neighborhood looked like just a few days ago. Specifically, that house I'm standing in front of, that's how it looked like just a few days ago. And of course, now it's in shambles. This one, just off Albert Drive, the entire tree was just knocked over. That mother is wondering who took her son's life, and soon she could find out who that person is. They want to make sure they don't have issues in their city. We're talking about scooters like these. They've been the source of a lot of drama. This party, it's bright and early, and it is just getting started. T-Rack is joining me. He is ready to get going. How many fans do you think can fit inside this arena? Both of you get a chance.
Oh, I don't, 18,000?
I'm going to say 18,001. I'm doing Price is Right style.
You guys are pretty close. So the answer is right here, just a little more than 17,000. Tom Brady's 40-yard dash is about 5.28. I'm going to go ahead and try to beat that. So I'm going to start right here in 1, 2, 3. And let's see what I got.
Well, welcome, everybody.
While Brett Gillen plays guitar alone in this thrift store, he still has an audience.
I can't see them. I can just read what they write. It's weird at first because you're just sitting here kind of talking to yourself.
He's live streaming guitar lessons to veterans.
Just like sitting in class.
With Creative Vets, a nonprofit helping veterans heal through art and music.
I was just so afraid that with this pandemic that veteran suicide is just going to go through the roof.
Co-founder Richard Casper served in the Marine Corps.
A lot of veterans are just forced to stay at home, which are starting to bring up those old triggers.
In a partnership with Operation Stand Down Tennessee, he set up the streaming audio as a way to visit veterans like Domingo Rodriguez in Dallas.
It's all about teamwork. You're never really alone. You never really, there's always someone that's there for you.
I guess we just begin, huh?
Storytelling also being taught through collage art by artist Wayne Brzezinka.
I want them to hopefully feel safe enough to know that it's an option to use as a tool for their own recovery.
Using familiar objects.
Look at this.
Oh, that's cool.
Medallions, patches, different things that maybe they have in their personal collection from when they served.
To make self-portraits.
There are no mistakes, as I like to say.
As the nation stays home, there are some making sure those who served aren't left behind.
It was great to hear that a lot of our vets aren't going to be alone.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in.
For decades, a piece of history stood here just off of Highway 31 in White House.
Hopefully we're going to be able to rebuild.
It's been around since World War II and also served as a place to help those who fought for our country.
In the early 80s, this back part before it became a church was 2 apartments that distressed veterans could use.
Carl Fairbanks,
Right where those 2 filing cabinets are was the office.
has been the commander for American Legion Post 206 since 2015.
That's pretty rough to look at.
Last night, he and others got word it went up in flames. Carl saw it firsthand.
The back side of the building was firing fairly high flames, and you could see that the fire was moving along the roof line toward the front.
To make matters worse, the building underwent thousands of dollars worth of renovations just a couple of years ago to help make memories for the community.
We have some people that come back every year for family reunions. We've had wedding receptions, birthday parties.
Fairbanks says they do plan on rebuilding so they can keep serving their community.
We want to keep it right here.
Look at that. Oh my God.
So delicious. Every single time.
People all around Nashville are talking about them.
Well, the first time I seen it on Instagram, I was like, well, who is this riding around selling potatoes?
They're not from a restaurant.
I don't get a potato nowhere else no more.
Meet Chef Ralph, the CEO of Potato Mountain 615.
Now, Potato Mountain 615, Chef Ralph, we live, man.
No office, no fancy kitchen, just him, his car, and the road.
This is one of the barbershops that I pull up to pretty, a lot.
People know his signature catchphrase.
Get you one, quit playing.
It's lunchtime and this Antioch barbershop is his first stop.
What's up with you, man? What you got? Honey gold, Cajun chicken.
But before Chef Ralph was filling stomachs, his life was filled with obstacles.
I thought I had the job, and I was actually supposed to start orientation. And they called me the day before and told me I had a misdemeanor on my background.
After being turned down several times with kids to support, he turned to his passion.
I love to cook, man, so I'm gonna put a lot into it. Potato Mountain 615, Chef Ralph, we live, man.
Then this self-taught chef turned his love into Potato Mountain 615.
I thought when I created this potato that I was gonna build it up like a mountain.
Spud after spud, with the help of social media, Chef Ralph is becoming a brand.
On an average day, we're probably about 100 potatoes a day.
While he's now a successful entrepreneur, there is a greater reward.
It's really motivating to know that everyone, loves them, honestly. So they keep me going, man. Nashville keeps me going.
This is a hot foil.
When Leslie Congdon has time in her busy life, she makes and sells these cards to help spread awareness about her daughter Virginia's rare condition.
She's completely blind, she has seizures every day, and she is severely delayed. She's kind of like a 4 to 6 month old baby in an 8-year-old body.
Virginia has Aicardi syndrome.
She is missing the midline structure of her brain called the corpus callosum.
The National Library of Medicine says it's so rare, about 1 in 105 to 167,000 newborns have it. Leslie and her husband Emil say life became harder the older she got.
Every other environment, it was difficult to get in and out of the house or in and out of the car.
That's what prompted the Congdons to sell these cards, and their small business called St. Virginia was born just a little more than a year ago.
St. Virginia is kind of what I lovingly like to call, it helps fund our handicapped lifestyle.
It's certainly paying off. Leslie posted this video on social media. After going viral, someone donated this ramp.
It's changed everything.
But the Congdons are still hoping St. Virginia can help pay for this van and other equipment not covered by insurance.
We'll be paying for that for a very long time.
Even with their own challenges, they're grateful for the life they do have, and now have bigger plans for St. Virginia.
It's a teeny tiny company right now. It doesn't bring in a lot of money. The wish would be that if it could grow into something that was highly profitable, that we could help other Aicardi girls.
While Virginia can't talk or see, she's still teaching her family and others about something so rare.